Hello, hello, hello. Hi, friends. Welcome back. I have a quick video I want to share with you. I have been accumulating all of my empties from the beginning of the year, and I want to share with you all of the stuff that I have currently gone through because I want to get rid of this stuff. So stick around. We've got just a few things to go through, not a lot, but a good amount. So I have got my empties from the beginning of this year. It's May, so I've got about 5 months worth of empties. I have not shopped Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, or any of those places since the beginning of the year, since the holidays. And so I have quite a few empties. I don't usually normally have this many empties because I'm always buying more stuff. But since I have stopped purchasing, I am able to work through some things. And I'm excited to show you what I did work through, what I might repurchase, what I liked, what didn't work, and what I felt was worth it and not. So I'm just going to jump right in because we've got a couple of categories I want to share with you, and we've got so much to see. Okay, so the first category is hair, and I only have one item, so we're just going to quickly go through this. This is the Via Natural Black Castor Oil. This was a tube of oil that I got from the Dollar Tree. I have gone through several of these in my lifetime. I buy a lot of these. They come in like tea tree, coconut, all pretty much the same blend. But these are really nice for my hair. I put these on my scalp at night just to give it some moisture. And I like it because you don't have to do much. You can just kind of do one of these. I also use these as a base oil when I'm making rosemary oil for my hair. So I'll get some concentrated rosemary oil and add it to a jar with that one. And it helps to make it not so drying on my scalp because I do like to use rosemary oil on my scalp. I do find that it helps to fill in the patches when they get a little light. So yeah, there's that. The next thing I have are these Roto Optic eye drops. Now, I've been using this Roto brand for a really long time. I like my eyes to look really bright. And this one is nice. Now, the thing about Roto that I like is that they're usually really cooling. So I like to usually get like the peppermint or the spearmint ones. This one wasn't cooling at all, but it did leave my eyes really bright. And I didn't mind the effect. For the price, though, I don't think I would repurchase it. I think it was at least like $5 or $6 more than the normal ones. And for it not to be cooling, it's going to have to be a little cheaper. So I just went back and bought my normal like spearmint one when that one went out. And yeah, but if they got a little cheaper, I definitely would use that again. But I've been using eye drops like that for a while. The next category we will go with are toners. I've got this Dixon's Pore Perfecting Toner. I've been using these for years. This one, it took me a little bit of a while to get through, but I love this stuff. I use it every single morning. It just kind of keeps my skin even. It helps me from getting too oily. So yeah, I love this brand. You just can't beat. I always pick that brand in particular. My daughter, I had gotten this toner for her, the Thayer's Blemish Clearing Facial Toner with Witch Hazel, and she hated it. She said that it burned her skin. It's a lemongrass like scent or whatever. And so you can see it's just barely halfway used. And eventually I think she realized like she probably should be using it if it didn't feel good. So I took it from her, or she mentioned it to me and I took it from her. So yeah, this one, it's not really an empty, but it's just, it's not worth it. So this one's going in the trash. I would not buy that again. That brand, I used to use a witch hazel from that brand, but I really feel like that brand is kind of overhyped. So So keeping it going with toners, I have this Dewy Tree Super Ceramide toner. I really enjoyed this toner. It was very, very nice. And I also really liked the pump that it had. This was like one of the best toners that I've had in a really long time. You can see I literally used it to the last drop. And I think I got this from Marshalls. So unfortunately, I'm having a hard time finding it again. And then I also have this Rice to Meet You toner. I cannot pronounce this name, you guys. This toner was just okay. It wasn't anything, it was like special, but it was just a toner. I like a rice toner sometimes because it does give you more like of a pore refining effect. But this one, it was literally just a toner. Wasn't bad, wasn't good. Obviously, I didn't run out to repurchase it or anything. So there's that. Those are all the toners. Moving on to I have this cleansing oil. So this was the Neutrogena Ultralight Cleansing Oil. I've gone through many, many bottles of this. I like the pump of this and I like the liquidy of it. Cleansing oils can kind of be a little bit finicky, especially because I have oily skin. So I actually really like that cleansing oil. It's a good price and it works really effectively. So I have repurchased that. I've replaced that one already. I keep that upstairs in my bathroom upstairs. So keeping it with facial things, keeping it facial, I have this Sunday Riley pink drink. Now, I know it looks like there's something in here. It's not. I put a different toner or essence or something in here that I didn't care for. And I thought I was going to be able to like, because I like the spray of this, but I still didn't like the, the essence. So anyway, I loved this stuff. I've gone through several bottles of this Pink Drink by Sunday Riley. It smells so good, but it does nothing, you guys. It's just like the effect of it. It smells nice and it looks really good, but I really cannot tell you that it does anything. So it's not worth like, it's like 50 bucks. So I could not justify keep buying it. Especially if it's not on sale, and I cannot find this stuff on sale for anything. They keep it at the original price. So I'm going to keep it at the store. So like I said, this is not what's in here, but I did really, really highly enjoyed this. And I wish I could find another one. I hope I can. With sprays, keeping it with sprays, I do have this Dalba First Serum White Truffle Spray. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen these online. They went viral like last year or a year ago, and I actually quite enjoy these. I've also gone through several bottles. This is like my fourth bottle of this. It's like an oil and a spray mixed together. I actually have this on auto what is it, auto ship on like Amazon or something. So I kind of can't live without these. I don't know what it is about this brand, but this leaves your skin looking so freaking good. You just look glowy and everything, but it does have oil in it, so I wouldn't go too far with it. I have tried the other items in this line. I use the moisturizer, and the toner is actually pretty much exactly like this, but the oh, look, here we go. The balm, the stick balm, you guys, this is worth its weight in gold. You can see I have dug every bit out of this. And actually, there's still a little bit left in here. This is called the Dalba Double Serum All-in-One Multi-Balm. This, you guys, is a holy grail for me. Both of these items are holy grails. Let me show you the ones I'm currently using. So you guys, this is literally all I have left of my current bottle. I have it on auto ship. It just shipped like 2 days ago. So I know I'm going to get a new one in a day or so. But look, I'm not playing. I love this stuff. It is so good. And then here is the stick. This is the original. So now you can see, or this one is full. So you can see it's a double serum. So it's got a serum on the outside and a serum on the inside. I use this under my eyes every single night. It is so good. I already have one backed up in my drawer, ready to rumble, because I will not live without these. You can see I've already gone through this one, and it takes a long time to get through this. This is no joke. If you guys can find these on Amazon, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you get that. Out of that brand, the best things to get are the spray and the multi-balm. I have purchased probably two of the moisturizer where it's mixed with moisturizer and a serum, and they aren't as moisturizing as I would like. But when you mix this all together as like a skincare set, girl, you are just chef's kiss. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this Dalba brand for all your needs. Do not try the lip balm or whatever though. That's a scam. That's junk. I fell for it. So anyway, that one is a holy grail for me. So now you can see why I do have the empties for that. And I am a facial spray like advocate. I think that it is worth it. So I also have this Cosrx Comfort Ceramide Cream Mist. Now I used this in the morning, every morning before I went, like not before I wake up, but right after I wake up, I keep a face spray next to my bed, and I rehydrate before I even get out of bed. I spray my face down, I drink some water, I put things on my lips. That's just kind of how I do. I'm trying to stay as young and beautiful as for as long as possible and age gracefully, and that's how I do it. So this one was one of the ones that I kept by my bed. I highly, highly, highly enjoyed this. It's just that it's a little bit pricey for me. It was like over $20, and I'm like with the other one that I buy, I have a hard time kind of justifying it. The one that I have now, I'm not like super excited about. So hopefully, so we'll see if I end up repurchasing this one to replace that one. And then I do have this Mary and May Rose Collagen Spray Mist Serum. Now this also had like a little bit of an oil in it, and you had to shake it up to combine it before you sprayed it. And I loved this. I actually do have another one of these already that I've repurchased. It just is a really good wash of hydration. I love to use like sprays, especially on the weekends when I'm at home and I don't want to really like do a full like skincare, but I need some moisture. I will pack on 2 or 3 sprays and it gets me where I need to go. So I highly recommend that for you. I'm 43. If you're my age, you know that you need to moisturize. Like we need to moisturize, y'all. And the more you moisturize, the better your skin's going to look and the better your skin's going to feel. So I am big about moisturizing. And one of the best ways to do this is just with the spray. So you guys, let's see if there's anything left in this one. These are my favorite. So also I would use these too. I like to use these when I get home from the gym because I'm not able to shower all the time when I get home from the gym. I don't want to completely wash my face, but I will wait take my makeup off. So I will use these kind of to spray my face to kind of like bridge that gap between then and later. So let's keep going, you guys. We have lots of stuff. So for the shower, I have these two Be Pure um, body washes. One is vitamin C and one is in the collagen. These were lovely. I'm kind of picky about body wash. A lot of times I find that the Dollar Tree body wash can be very watery and not moisturizing, but these ones are nice. I actually try to pick one of these up every time I go to Dollar Tree because you can see I run through these. I love them and they kind of have become hard to find. People are figuring out how good these Be Pure ones are. I know that they have ones that are bigger for the same price, but these ones, you can't get me away from them. Those now for serums, I've got 3 serums that I've used. I have this ordinary niacinamide serum. You can see it's a very large, it's the largest bottle. I This is a holy grail. I use this every single morning. I have used this every single morning. Niacinamide is my best friend. So I've repurchased this more than 20 times. I've already got another one banging away, as well as the caffeine, the eye caffeine solution. This one's really nice to put under your eyes. Thought I saw a bug, you guys. This one's really nice under your eyes, nice and refreshing. Some caffeine tends to irritate my under my eyes or on my eyes. It will make me break out. I'll get eczema. So this one is actually mild enough that it doesn't give me that problem. And then we've got these. I can't say the name. It's not Japanese. I think this is a Japanese brand, but this is witch hazel. It's a marine collagen with witch hazel. So this is the Elzica, whatever. I've used the hyaluronic acid and I've used this one, and these are really nice. The pig, you guys, just look for this. I don't even know how to say it. Like it's the Elizvisca Witch Piggy Hell. Like you guys. Okay, so here's the hyaluronic acid. I've gone through bottle after bottle of this, you guys. Just read the name if you're interested. I cannot say that. Okay. This stuff is really nice. I have not repurchased the marine collagen. This one was my first bottle of the marine collagen. I actually got this at the mall. There's a mall, one of the malls near me sells Korean skincare, has a store for Korean skincare. So I go in there and get in trouble. And so that was one of the items that I purchased. Now I like that, but I just never thought to like repurchase it. So it wasn't that great, obviously, because I go through a lot of skincare items. So that is that one. And now for the rest of the skincare, I've got some moisturizers. I've got this Medicube Deep Vita C capsule cream. I bought this before it popped off. It was on sale on Amazon. Like they be getting me, girl. They be showing me them sale prices and I fall for it. This was the one where it had like little cubes in like a clear, it was like in a clear suspension. And I just didn't think it was that great. I ran out of cubes before I ran out of the clear stuff. And I just did not think it was that great, especially once it started getting super popular and everyone was talking about it. It just wasn't whatever. I bought it because it was gimmicky. I saw it online. I was like, oh, look at those cubes. It looks weird, but it wasn't worth it. Now, one thing I have repurchased is this Corez Santorini Grape Poreless Skin Cream. I like to use this moisturizer under my makeup. This is the moisturizer for like my makeup routine. And this one works really well. Now, the only problem is it also can be pricey. So I do try to find this on sale. I do find that Macy's will have this on sale a lot. So I do get it from there. But this jar has lasted me a really long time anyway. So I don't have any complaints. But I loved this stuff. It worked really well. I know that there is a serum that goes with it, but I've never been too tempted to purchase it. It also is quite pricey. So I have both of these e.l.f. Well, no, one is an e.l.f. and then one is a Clinique mascara. These mascaras I use in my hair to kind of just fill in the areas that look a little sparse. I like them because it makes it look more natural, but you can see that they're pretty dried out. Um, this one I believe was like a gift with purchase when I bought something, and it's waterproof. So yeah, and actually this one still has a good little like color in it. So you can see, you just kind of brush it through. And honestly, I should be using like a little edge brush to chase it with, but these work really well in your hair to just fill in your edges, fill in the gaps. You know what I'm saying? So lastly are these couple of things here. I have this Global Beauty Smooth and Lift Collagen Eye Cream. These are just little Dollar Tree under eye creams. I like to layer my eye creams. So I'll put something really thin down and then I'll put something thicker down and then I'll put like a really thick eye cream down, especially at night, because I want my eyes to be as moisturized as possible. And the way my skin is set up, I have to moisturize in thin layers. Otherwise, it just sits there. My skin won't absorb it, and I will actually break out in fungal acne, which is not fun because when I go to treat the fungal acne, I get eczema from the treatment. So we are not going to start that. I love, 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 love eye cream. So if you see Dollar Tree eye cream, I would highly suggest that you pick it up. Even if you use it in conjunction with some of your more expensive creams, it's going to work beautifully. The last things we've got are some lip products. This is the Be Pure Hydrating Night Lip Mask. This is also from Dollar Tree, and this is lovely, you guys. I've got so many of these. Every time I go, if I see one, I will pick them up because I know eventually I will stop seeing them. These are great. They're nice and thick. They stay on your lips. It doesn't move. It won't shift into your mouth. And there are so many nights that I put that on, and when I wake up in the middle of the night, my lips are still hydrated, still slippery, still slick, whatever you want to call it. So that stuff's worth it, especially for $1.25. I highly recommend it because I was using these. I was using, look, it's so old, you guys. It's got the thing is missing. These are the Dr. Pawpaw night. It's a night lip mask as well. I can't read it. It's just whatever, but it's a night lip mask as well. So I would keep this by my bed or something like that. And I always just would reach for this, but I love me a lip mask and some eye cream. And as you can see, those are things that I go through very quickly. So those were all of my empties for March, or not for March, but for this portion of the year. I plan on continuing not to buy as much as I can. I want to go through my stash. I have a large stash of skincare as it is. It's not like insanely TikTok large, but it's big enough for one person. I only got one face and I need to stop buying crap. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Jamie, but you can call me Fabs. I'm a stay-at-home mom, a personal trainer, and I make press-on nails. I also make budget-friendly beauty content featuring stores like Dollar Tree and Costco. And if you love videos like that, I kindly ask that you consider subscribing because I've got so much I'd love to share with you. I hope all is well with you and your family. And until the next video, I will see you. Love you. Bye. Thanks for watching.